Okay, hello guys, and welcome to the best VR game of all time live stream. Let me finish getting set up here. Sorry guys, I know that I'm running a little bit late. My stream this afternoon, I was so proud of myself for cutting in and actually being early for that stream, and then I stopped to switch games about halfway through. And hang on, I just need to check something real quick here and see what's going on with my computer. Okay, what's taking up so much of my GPU memory here? Sorry guys, well, actually that should be the game that's open. Okay, sorry guys, I'm just kind of trying to get things set up and organized. I'm a little bit less organized at the beginning of the stream. Hopefully I don't do what I did last stream, which I shouldn't be able to because I am using the microphone that is on the Quest 3, not on the headphones. But when I stopped to change games, I took a little break. I hit a button on my headphones and muted the microphones. So for a 2.5 hour long stream, I was muted for about an hour and 15 minutes of it. I think you could still hear like actual game audio, but my audio, and man, I'm so disappointed. You know, like I was kind of in a little bit of a funk during my streams that I did way earlier this month during the Arkham game, or the Arkham streams. And, okay, let's see. We want ultra fidelity. Let's see here. Preferences. Oh, good. Just trying to make sure. I don't know what that. Okay. Okay. Trying to get set up, but yeah, you know, like during those streams, I was in a little bit of a funk. I didn't feel like I was very talkative, and I feel like I'm slowly but surely kind of getting my mojo back. And so this afternoon's stream, I was probably the most talkative I've been in quite a long time. And to find out that, like, you know, what, 80% of what I said was just muted, just completely gone. Kind of sad. I do not have my chat window open yet, but I'm going to make the same commitment to being more vigilant about checking my chat than what I have been in the past. Okay, let's see here. Okay, yeah, it should be streaming. Oh, yeah, there it is. I just did not... Okay, so I can hear myself. At least we're better on. Ooh, and I want to move my mouse away from that. Okay, there we go. At least we're doing better than what we were. Okay. Last game where I had it completely. Ooh, add-on maps. Okay, now we want to play the original game. New game. We're going to start at chapter 1. Difficulty. We're going to go with an... Ooh. Do we want... Okay, so I know we want more than easy, but do we want normal or do we want hard? I think we're going to go with normal combat. Although I am pretty sure you can change the difficulty at any time. Well, yeah, if it's too easy, then we can change it. Okay, movement. We want continuous movement. Weapon hand right, developer commentary off. All right, so we're going to start the game. Dun, da, da, da. All right, so what I did this afternoon is I looked at the best PSVR 2 games or the best games that PSVR 2 had to offer. It is 5 years before the collapse of the Citadel and the death of Eli Vance. Subject, Alex Vance, age 19, female. Affiliation, Human Resistance. Current assignment, reconnaissance. But yeah, and what kind of spurred me trying, looking at, the best from a graphical or, level design element is I had a conversation with a friend of mine that said, for as much, oh my goodness. This is just amazing, and it looks like I'm kind of stressing. No, okay, so we want smooth turning. That our GPU is working hard, hardly working. So let me sit down here and see, what I kind of a load I actually have on my GPU and why and what's going on. See if I can figure out what is taking up so much of my GPU utilization here. Okay, so I'm not, it's just GPU memory. Let's go to apps and see. You know what, I honestly think that it is Steam VR, but that's neither here nor there. But there are some things that I can close. That I think might be sucking just a little bit of life. Out of mon computer. Yeah, I want to completely end that task. I want to completely end that task. Oh, that's what it is. It's a fucking NVIDIA broadcast. Gosh darn it. Well, I think I figured out. Okay. Well, let's see how this runs, and if not, then what I can do is just switch the camera that I'm using. So I can turn off NVIDIA Broadcast and just switch my camera. You know what? I think that's what I'm going to do, guys. If you guys would bear with me just one moment, you guys are getting the good stuff. This is the rarely. The rarely captured behind the scenes footage. So okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell you why. What I'm doing is I am going to go back to having a more traditional camera layout. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of the video capture. Goodbye, video capture device. I am going to close NVIDIA Broadcast. NVIDIA Broadcast. And let's see if that... Yeah, well, it didn't really make too big of a difference on my GPU memory there. But that's fine. Now, let's see what I want to do. I want to add not a game capture, video capture device. We're just going to have to live with having we're just going to have to live with having... Oh boy, does that look funky, but that's fine. And let me put my couch's clothes back on. Yeah, we're just gonna have to live with that. Let's see. Let me move this light just a little bit. Well, actually, it's not gonna matter too much because I think I'm gonna move the shift the camera over. Thrilling stuff. Thrilling stuff. You guys did not come here to... You guys didn't come here to watch me play a game. You guys came here to... there we go. You guys came here to watch the exciting, the thrilling, the romantic, behind-the-scenes footage of how I make the sausage factory work. Okay, there we go. All right, so let's see if that actually freed up quite a bit of GPU memory. Or took a bunch of GPU memory. Might be because of this social window too. Oh well. Okay, we'll get it figured out, and we'll get things straightened out as we go and as we move along. All right. So let's see. Where's my other hand? Where's my other hand? Oh, here it is. All right. So first thing I want to do though is I do want to change some settings. We're going to go into the option menu. Let's see. Let's go into the preferences, difficulty, hand climbing ladders. Yes. No, I want continuous turn. And let's see. I think I want to bring up the continuous turn. All right. Interface, accessibility, subtitles, volume. Spectator. Here we go. Let's see. Set the amount of camera smoothing. Well, maybe I can turn the camera smoothing completely off. And we'll have to see. Maybe we'll just go to high fidelity because I don't think the difference between ultra fidelity and high fidelity is going to be huge either for what you guys see or for what I see. Okay. Okay, yeah, the difference between high fidelity and ultra fidelity, I honestly cannot tell any difference. But yeah, okay. So to kind of get back to what spurned me wanting to do these, sort of like best of VR streams is after streaming Alien Resurrection, or not Alien Resurrection, the Alien game that I just played. at the end of last year. A friend of mine was like, dude, is this really all that VR has to offer? Like, it's a corridor shooter. It's basically a rail shooter. And while, I certainly personally found more to it than that, and I think, if you actually get into a headset and play the game, you're going to find more to it than that. If that's your jam, if reading reading a story from computer terminals is your jam, and if, that kind of industrial environment is your jam, then you'll get more out of it than that. But I do agree with him that the gaming medium in general has so much more to offer than than shooting monsters that run at you in industrial corridors, right? And here the city in Half-Life Alyx, I think, and it's going to become even more apparent as we step out into the city, is going to be the prime demonstration of just how much more. Ew, stinky rotten fruit. Oh, you can put a bucket on your head. Is I think a prime example of, yes, VR does have a lot more to offer than just, shooting things in a similarly colored corridor. It can give you big, detailed worlds to play in. It can give you complex lighting, complex character animations, all of the things that you would come to expect from, modern AAA gaming. And oh my goodness, this pigeon looks fucking real. Sorry. And for a long time, Half-Life Alyx, when it was released, it was the crown jewel of VR gaming. We are a half a decade later, and not only is it still the crown jewel of VR gaming, but
Alex!
Hey!
It's good, Dad. Metrocop movement is normal. Same for the Combine patrols. How's it going in the stockyard?
One Combine mini reactor from a shipment of 4,000. They're never going to miss it. Here, see for yourself.
And not only that, someone's hacked into the Combine construction network.
Don't get greedy, guys. We're not made of time here.
1 minute and I'm out, guaranteed.
Oh, also, I spotted the Combine moving supplies into the quarantine zone. That place has been deserted for years.
That is odd. Well, we'll look into it when we get back.
What is it?
Meet back at the safe house, baby. We'll be there soon.
It looks like...
What is it, Russell?
Would you... Terrific.
And playing this, people say that Half-Life Alyx is sort of a demonstration of how far VR fell to progress and how far VR kind of fell as a medium. I think this is just unreal, the level of precision, and it's like I'm really drawing with a marker on a board or on a piece of glass that is actually right in front of me. Good grief. But I think, gaming, it's not just VR, and this is something that, I think people who are, maybe just a little bit overly critical on the state of VR, it's not just VR that has been in a slump. AAA gaming, and especially particularly single-player gaming, has, kind of been in a slump and kind of been going through something of a regression. And that's not to say, just how interactable this world is incredible. Okay. I think this is a glass mug. And it breaks. But, I don't know. I don't know how good or how clear this is coming through on a social screen. Actually, you know what? Let me change something in my preferences again real quick here. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to get as smooth of a of an experience as I can get for you guys. But like looking through the headset, like from a graphics perspective, and not just, you know, I'm big on art design. Like I will go to the mattresses for, you know, art design being more important than raw graphical power and pure graphical fidelity. But from both an art design and like a game engine graphical fidelity standpoint, like, you know, I played a little bit of the introduction to, you know, like Kill the Suicide Squad. And this game, being a VR game, beats the pants off of it. The light, and I'm not just talking about from an art design. I'm talking about from both an art design and from a graphics perspective. Like, does a game like Justice League Kill the Suicide Squad maybe have, you know, like some more like technical accoutrements going on with lighting in the background? Sure. But like, look at how dense this city, you know, just this first view is. Look at how densely packed things are. You know, is this using like super ultra global illumination ray tracing like Cyberpunk 2077? You know, no. But, you know, put me in Cyberpunk 2077 and put me in this world, and just from, you know, like a technological point of perspective, like this game stands toe to toe with it, a VR game. And so, you know, when you know, people rightly ask, what is it that justifies? Oh, well, screw you. What is it that, you know, justifies VR? Is VR, you know, really just not powerful enough or not capable enough to do things graphically that modern gamers expect when it comes to, you know, lighting, when it comes to geometry, when it comes to level of detail? You know, the answer is, oh shit! Oh, fuck me in the butt! Wow, that's terrifying. Wow, that's terrifying. Sorry, but just wow, that's terrifying. You know, does this have something to offer, you know, the person who is not like all in on being a VR enthusiast? And yeah, and I think games like this, like the VR mode for Resident Evil 4 on PSVR 2, the VR mode for Resident Evil Village on PSVR 2, you know, and as much as I love certain games on the Quest like Assassin's Creed Nexus and Arkham Shadow, from a technological standpoint, as impressive as it is that it's running on mobile hardware, like, yeah, you can still tell that it's running on mobile hardware. Put Batman Arkham Shadow just on a technical standpoint side by side to this, which, yes, it is a PC game, and I mean, it really does feel like it is 2 generations behind, you know, and now we already have things like the PS5 Pro that has released. You know, I'm running a 3080, which is like 2 generations of a graphics card ahead of what this game requires to run on its high and medium settings. And, you know, a game that is out on the top of the line mobile hardware still looks generations behind this game, which was designed to run on hardware that was released, all the way back in 2018, 2015 even. I think that kind of goes to, why, game developers are saying that despite having a lower install base, oh, hey there, cutie. Wait, what is this? Oh, not coffee. Hey, I fed the grub! Yay! Can I unscrew this and let the grub out? No, I can't. But yeah, something that's running on, hardware that can run on hardware that is nearly a decade old blows the top of the line mobile chipset out of the water. So even though the Quest 3, yes, technically does have a much, much larger user base than the PSVR 2, game developers are saying that the games that they've released for both the Quest 3...
Yes, they got the reactor. Easy peasy. I'm headed back to the safe house right now to meet Dad. Go. We'll be in touch. Stay safe.
Like, good golly, Miss Molly, the amount of stuff that is going on and the clarity and the detail is, just mwah, magnifico. And for those of you at home who are wondering what kind of computer, if you have a Quest 3, if you're wondering what kind of computer you need to run a game like this, do you need to buy like a $2,000 high-end, top-of-the-line computer? No! As a matter of fact, I was doing some PC and parts pricing and looking at some of, the minimum specs. And I don't mean minimum specs like to run it on, the game in potato mode, like to run the game at its... high-end graphical settings.
What is it?
This doesn't seem like a routine sweep. Are you sure everything went okay?
100%.
Something's got the CPUs riled up.
Keep your head down and be smart.
Oh, I know something that I'm going to do here. Talking about settings real quick. Whoopsie. Okay, so I want to create a save point right here. I am so sorry, guys. I'm going to quit the game, and I am realizing that I am kind of being responsible for some of the issues that I might be having here. So let me exit Steam VR. I am so sorry about this, guys. We're 43 minutes into the stream, and we're still kind of just getting things set up here. But what I'm trying to look at here is I'm trying to see why my GPU utilization is so high, and I think I might know what is going on here. All right, so I'm going to switch over to AV 10-bit. This is going to push some of the encoding from the GPU to the CPU. So let's see. Hopefully what I'm doing here will kind of offload some of the stress off of the GPU. So yeah, guys, the reason why I am having a hard time running this on relatively beefy hardware myself is because I'm doing a stream of this, right? If I weren't streaming and I didn't have to optimize for the stream, because I'm streaming from the same computer that I am playing the game on, And some of that is kind of eating up, just the live stream is eating up some of my processing power. If you guys are looking for a computer to just play the game on and not necessarily live stream the game, then you should be able to get smooth performance on a computer that is, like, say, running a... instead of an RTX 3080, you should be able to get some really great performance out of, like a 1080 or a 1070 or even a 970. People have shown recordings and have demonstrated that what the fuck is eating up all of my fucking GPU memory? Good grief. I will have to go through and do some computer optimizations after this stream. It's been such a long time since I have played anything on my PC. I haven't done all of the good optimizations in quite a while. But yeah, if you're not trying to do a full-on live stream... Oh my gosh! I know exactly what it is that's eating it up. So I recorded, since I live streamed, and I record at 4K. Okay, so let's see. Hopefully, oh my goodness, guys, hopefully I can make this change. Okay, let's see. No, that's not what it is. Oh my goodness. Let's see. What if I end you? Okay, let's see. Maybe if I organize like this. And what if I end that? And what if I end that? Okay. So give me just 1 second, guys. Let me get things kind of set back up here. Like I said, guys, I really should have had the foresight to do a lot of this optimization prior to the stream. And this is an optimization that you guys should worry about if you guys want to play this at home, and if you're thinking about, minimum hardware that you need. Oh my god. Like, this is really pissing me off. That I cannot figure out what is sucking up well, now the game is just running so much fucking worse with this different codec. What in the motherfuck is going on here? Okay, so I guess we're going to quit one more time. I guess... Ay, Dios mío. Okay, hang on. Give me just 1 second, guys. I am going to quit out of virtual desktop, so you guys are going to not be able to hear what I say for like 30 seconds. Okay, so hopefully you guys should be able to at least hear me now. Can you hear me now? Okay, so now let's go ahead and open back up the game. And I will have to, I don't know, how patient do you guys want to be? Do you guys want to stay with me while I do a search to see if Half-Life Alyx can run in an OpenXR runtime? Because boy, is Steam VR kind of a piece of shit. Just running Steam VR in the background, or running Steam in the background, is such a fucking resource hog. Gee whiz. OpenXR, there we go. Okay, so no, we're just going to use the Steam VR Open Runtime. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Again, guys, these problems that I'm having, all fucking self-inflicted. All entirely self-inflicted because I am doing a live stream. These are not issues that you are going to have to worry about if you were not planning on live streaming and having a bunch of other stuff, especially live streaming with a webcam and having a bunch of stuff or a bunch of optional or a bunch of other stuff open in the background. And that was kind of the mistake. Like when I re-downloaded the game this afternoon and I did my first little test run, I was like, oh man, this game is running great. Performance is great. But I didn't have any of my streaming stuff open. So hence why I am currently running into some stuttering issues. And the stuttering isn't even all that bad. Okay, this seems to be fairly smooth going right now. But yeah, so now back to talking about like, and you wonder why nobody likes VR. You know, I talk about how easy it is to set up, and I'm like, no, trust me, it's easy. As I'm like struggling and you know, having having issues getting a 5-year-old game to run smooth. And I'm like, no, promise, trust me, guys. The reason that it's not running smooth is because of a stream. Well, fuck you too, lady.
I just live here.
Oh.
Wait. Don't shoot.
Didn't steal anything. Don't care. What did you see? No one! I didn't see anyone!
Dad! Hey, wait, no!
I would 100% say.
Where are you taking me? Where's my father?
Let me open
Hello?
back up this chat window real quick here.
Damn it! Where's my father?
Tell her to stop moving around back there. Stop moving.
I would say, like, Carrick, if you have tuned into one of my live streams by any, like, miraculous chance. Since I know you have a Quest 3 and you've been having a lot of fun gaming with it, and I know that in this economy, even $250 or $300 is a lot of money, but you really could put together a PC for, $300 to $350 that would be perfectly capable.
Alex, you there? You've got to get moving.
Russell? I've been in an accident.
I know! I caused it, so technically not an accident. You've got to get moving.
Wait, where's Dad?
He's fine. Follow the drone.
It would be... No.
You've got to get moving.
That would be perfectly
Dad's
capable of playing this game. And so I'm going to do one more thing just to try and get it running just a tad bit more smooth. And I think I know the last thing that I can do. This is my last resort to get the performance completely smoothed out here. And then, oh wait, here we go. Let's see. Render resolution. Okay, let's see. What if I do that? Okay, one more slight, tiny little change that I'm going to make. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, I've got that. I've got that. Oh, damn, I don't want to... Well, let's just see how changing that setting goes. And then I will do optimizations if I do decide to stream this game again. Or next time I decide to stream literally anything from PC, I will do all of my optimization stuff. I will do all of my optimization stuff off stream. That way, when I jump into the game, everything will be will be fully optimized. Okay, so let's see. Let me open back up OBS to the full doodad here and make sure. Okay, yep. All right, so we've got everything there, and well, yeah. Now I'm not getting a video error. But now I want to, let's see, okay, video settings. Well, hang on. Now let's see if I raise the multiplier here to like 130. Or we can just go to auto. There we go. That's the one that I was looking for. And let's continue. Let's load the save file. Yeah, it looks like this may have fixed it at the expense of having just a few more...
he was in a separate transport.
And you saved me?
Jaggy's off
yes,
in the distance.
Oh,
that's a ton smoother.
Yes, the result was that I saved.
So let's see. I think I'm going to go to custom. I want to raise this up to 150%. And, okay, so it looks like since I'm using the, and now we can go back to Ultra.
Do we know where they're taking him?
Criminal holding. And then, when they realize he's Eli Vance, to Nova Prospect. But I'm already
Perfectly
working on a
fucking
plan
smooth
to get him
now.
back. You're close to my lab. Keep following the drone. We'll figure out what to do.
And, you know, now instead of running at medium settings, I am running at ultra settings. Okay. Or instead of running at high settings, I'm running at ultra settings. Okay. Okay, so I've got it figured out now. I did miss what the voice on the radio told me to do, but that's fine.
What did you guys find back there?
Well, that's the crazy thing. I don't know. Just blurry pictures of a building.
The Citadel?
No, something else. And whatever it is, they're going to kill anybody who saw it. And anybody who knows anybody who saw it.
Wait.
Which means us and your dad.
Russell, just hang on. I'm almost there.
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening to you. Oh, wait. Nope. I thought maybe I was supposed to, like, jump over this, but no. And I have this incredibly slow walking speed. Okay. Is it like over the wall? No. Is it over this way? No. Oh, maybe I need to like... Let me in! I'm gonna have to restart one more time so that I can hear what that guy said and listen to where he told me to go. Yeah, I'm totally gonna have to do that. Because I thought it would be a good idea not to pay attention and to talk over the instructions and be like, oh no, I can figure out where to go. Okay. So one more time. Let's see here. We'll go back here. We'll load this save file. Okay. And I will actually listen.
He was in a separate transport.
And you saved me?
Well, yes. I had no way of knowing who was in which van, so yes, the result was that I saved you.
Do we know where they're taking him?
Criminal holding, and then, when they realize he's Eli Vance, to Nova Prospect. But I'm already working on a plan to get him back. You're close to my lab. Keep following the drone. We'll figure out what to do.
Okay, follow the drone. We'll figure out what to do. Oh, you're a friendly drone.
Russell, what did you guys find back there?
Well, that's the crazy thing. I don't know.
What?
Blurry pictures of a building.
The Citadel?
No, something else. And whatever it is, they're going to kill anybody who saw it. And anybody who knows anybody who saw it. Which means us and...
Oh, dear. Okay. And I want to see, can I, like, run? Yeah, nope, there's nothing for running. Nothing for running.
Your dad.
Russell, just hang on. I'm almost there.
Okay. Push to bring up, jump indicator, and release to jump. Oh my god. What in the fuckity fuck? Ah! I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't know where to go. I don't know where to go. Okay. So the droid. Oh wait, no. Okay. Oh my god! Oh my god! Like, getting that fucking to appear, gee willikers. I mean, good grief, like, everything about this game is just exquisite, though. The lighting, you know, if I were paying more attention instead of talking to you guys, the beautiful audience. The most beautiful audience. I would not be having any of these issues.
Alex, everything cut out for a second. I lost the headset video feed. Can you see my drone? Is it okay?
Sure. Yeah, I'll be there in a minute.
Okay, let's see. I do have someone in the comments. Don't even have the TV that loud, and half the lights in my neighborhood came on when you screamed. Oh. Ah, goodness, excuse me. Well, remember, and the person who left the comment is an old friend from high school. But yeah, remember, Tank, what high school drama teacher said. Like, she used to use me, little tiny me, as like the example for how to project your voice far and proper. So of like all the things.
Alex, great. Okay, let's... Wait, my drone's okay, right?
Nope, it exploded. I'm fine, by the way.
Right, good, well, that's the main.
That I am not very good at being loud. I'm pretty good at being loud. I can be plenty loud.
Russell, they've got Dad.
I know. This is bad. They're gonna find out what he knows, and then... Yeah, they're gonna kill him.
Oh, God.
But, the good news is, we've got something they don't.
Which is?
My plan to get him back.
Great. Let's hear it.
Now, pretty soon they're gonna realise that your dad is not gonna talk. And when that happens, he's off to have his brain sucked out.
Russell.
Oh,
Potentially.
nice.
Maybe not, though. I mean, they could just drill into
Stop.
his... Oh, yeah. Still
Oh, sorry, you said
Right,
suck
what
down.
they
I
will
thought you
do
said
is
whoops.
take him by train from here. This is Eli to Nova Prospect.
And if he gets on that train, that's it, right?
Not necessarily. Grab something that represents us. Okay, that's you.
I thought you said us.
Well, one of us, me, will have to stay here for this plan to work.
All right, fair enough.
Just outside, there's a second train that also leads out of City 17 through the quarantine zone.
Okay.
Both trains intersect here at Fairview Junction. You take your train, get there before his train, and hack into the controls. That'll let me take over the system. Train comes to a halt, you deal with the Combine situation, and we get your dad back.
Sounds good. Where's the train I'm taking?
Out the back, through the yard. It's decommissioned, but I think I can hack into its controls. Oh, and get yourself a pair of Russells on the way out.
Russells?
The gloves, Alex. You know, the gravity gloves. I have a few sets through there. You can calibrate them out by the shed.
Got it.
We can do this, Alex. You got that, didn't you, that I said we could do it? Because we're gonna do it.
Yeah, we are.
I'm with you
Took a midnight train going anywhere.
every step of the way.
You know, it's funny, like, Half-Life was kind of, one of the originators of having this concept of having, a way to suck objects or pull objects to you. And they had, like, an in-game, reason. They made a deal of you getting and calibrating the gravity gloves. And now, like, every VR game, that's just kind of standard. Like, if you see an item, like, on the ground or in your general vicinity, you can just whoop.
Alright,
you know,
how this
snap it
goes.
to you.
There should be a bunch of junk down there. Aim at something with your hand open. Use your hand to target something. Yep, you're tethered. Now close your hand. Registered. Now flick your wrist to bring it in. Now catch it.
Yeah.
Just like that. Great. Try again.
Ah, shoot! I hit my light.
Yep, you're tethered. Make a grip. Just like that. Yep. One more time. Boom. Yep. Perfect. We're done. Oh, wait. I almost forgot.
Alex, up here! You're gonna need a gun! Don't worry, it's unloaded.
Ah.
It's unloaded now! Oh, almost forgot. Guns need ammo. Here you go.
Yeah.
Right, heading back to the comm room.
Okay, and your gun just kind of sticks to your hand. You can't holster your gun. That also means you don't have to hold down the...
Oh, you took care of that lock then. Good. Great. Did have the key for it, but should have given you that. That's on me.
Store amount by releasing of your shoulder. Roger, Dodger. Okay.
Alright, here we go. Next stop, Fairview Junction.
Oh,
Thanks, Russell.
And good luck, Alex. Goodbye. Obviously, just to let you know, I am still here, though.
I know.
oh, Tank, what game is this? This is Half-Life Alyx. This was the, one big VR game that Valve actually made for PC when they released their $1,000 VR headset, the Valve Index. And to
Hello,
this
Alex?
day,
We might have a problem.
it is
Probably nothing to
still
worry
like
about.
one of the most impressive
Train
VR
stop?
games
Stop,
in
didn't it?
all aspects,
Yeah, what
with
happened?
character animation,
Jammed.
with
When the Combine shut
story,
down the
with
quarantine zone, they must have tightened
level
security.
design,
Which means-
graphical
Yeah, you're
horsepower,
nowhere
art
near
design,
Fairview
all of that
Junction.
stuff,
You're
everything
just
that,
outside the
like
QZ.
you and I
And
talked
this
about
is as far
with,
as we get by
how
train.
limited
Then I'm heading on foot.
Alien Recursion
Good.
felt.
I'll see if I can get you in some other way.
This game,
I got a dead zombie here. I thought the Combine sealed up the QZ.
This one must have squirted out. I've heard they've had trouble with barnacle spores outside the containment area, but not about fellas like this.
okay, is there
Probably not a
there
one-off
has to be a
then.
way for me to,
I
oops.
doubt it.
I was gonna say there like has to be a way for me to holster my weapon. Okay, wait, hang on. Let's see. Is I forget. So unlike other VR games where
Would you look
they
at that? Resin. And if there's resin around here, there should be a Combine fabricator. Keep an eye out. We might be able to upgrade your firepower a bit.
Okay. Let me see. There we go. Okay, so there is a way to holster the gun. Does that do like a little tiny crouch thing when I depress that stick? Is there really no run? Is there really no run in this game? Are you serious?
Huh. I think I can reroute this with my multi-tool.
You what?
It's a tool with multiple functions. So, you know, multi-tool.
Oh, I see. There we
Alex,
go.
that thing's incredible. You need an incredible brand name. Something that really sells it.
Who am I gonna sell it to?
The Combine's not going to be here forever. You should be thinking about the future, Alex.
Well, how about I call it the Alex?
It's a little derivative of the Russells, but yeah, provisionally, sure. The Alex.
Yeah, the Alex.
Ah. Okay, wait. Oh, there we go.
Well done.
Oh, that's a neat little way to do puzzles.
Oh, the health station.
Russell, the Combine use these. Are they safe for people?
Yeah, I use them all the time.
Are you sure?
Yeah, they're great. Look, honestly, just pull the handle and put your hand in there.
Hey, you were right. These are great.
And Mr. Tank, if the screen gets to be a little bit too jittery like it was during the Metro playthrough, I can turn on an option to maybe assist with that. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to turn that option on right now. Let's see. Options. Spectata. And I'll turn the smoothing on low for right now. And let's see. Let's see how that does. Pick up heavy objects with both hands. Oh! And look at the level of detail and design that they put in that you can like look inside the water bottle and here's where, like, you know, the VR kind of like messes with you, right? Every other sensation that you have, you know, I'm using my hands to grip and pick stuff up. I have the visual feedback. You know, I'm making the motor movements. I am actually gripping my hands like I'm going to pick something up. So my brain is telling me that, like, almost all of these sensations of picking up an object like this are there. And so when I pick this up, like, it honestly, like, my brain doesn't know what to do. So it feels like I am just holding, like, almost a prop because there's no actual weight in my hand. But all of the other feedback that I'm getting from my mind is saying that my hand is holding something. So it's like inventing this thing where, like, I'm just holding a really light, like, styrofoam box. It's kind of weird and kind of, shoot, I keep hitting my light. And kind of hard to explain. I thought that was olive oil. Boo. Yeah, it's kind of hard to explain exactly how that sensation feels, especially if you've you know, never really, like, messed around a whole lot in VR. But, like, my brain is saying, okay, this is something that should have a considerable amount of weight, and then when I pick it up and it doesn't, like, it doesn't feel like I'm not holding anything. It, like I said, it feels like I'm holding like just a really light styrofoam object because my brain is saying, no, I see that you have something in your hands. Your hands are gripped to it. So, therefore you just have to be holding something really light when, of course, the reality is I'm not holding anything. Oh, I've got my briefcase. I'm off to go to my very important job at the job factory. Oh, boy. Okay, I'm going to move just a little bit away from my light there. Ah, come on.
Oh, careful of that barnacle, Alex.
As graphically impressive and just as, gosh darn tootin' impressive as this game is overall in general. Oh, yeah, I can mess with the barnacles.
How'd you meet my dad? You guys work together at Black Mesa, right?
Yeah. Well, no. Tricky place to get a job at, actually. I interviewed at Black Mesa. They said try again in a year. I don't need to tell you what happened after that. Lucky break for me, really. Not a lot of fun. Honestly, it's a miracle you and your dad got out of there.
Okay, I want to see if this is going to work. Yeah! Oh, shit! Well, I did a whoopsie. There we go. And I didn't have to waste a bunch of bullets trying to shoot down the barnacles. And Tank, am I the only person who, when I hear something called barnacle, like I'm reminded of How I Met Your Mother, and I like thinking that would just be something else that they would call Barney Stinson? I'm the barnacle. I actually think that he went by the barnacle in or someone called him the barnacle in one of the episodes, which is probably why I'm having that memory. Okay.
I take it the quarantine zone is behind this hatch?
Yeah, that's where they keep it.
I'll look around for a control panel to open it up.
If I was the Combine, where would I put a control panel?
And Tank, since you couldn't have, even if you would have been at all of my stream from earlier today, you wouldn't have been able to hear it because I had the volume muted by accident for a lot of it. But one of the things that I talked about is, sort of like, not necessarily a misstrategy because there are some logistic problems to it. But, that really the only way that I think VR could have succeeded would have been had it taken a hybrid approach where instead of trying to split the market and making just VR games, you made, most of your bread and butter was on games that were both VR and flat screen. That way, instead of having the VR market just flooded with a bunch of rail corridor shooters, you could have had, honest to goodness games like this. Some of the funnest games that I have played in VR have been games that have had like unofficial ports to VR. Like I played all the way through from start to finish the original Half-Life game. Oh. Come on. Come on. Down we go. There you go. Hey, and the There are some games and some people that do the VR conversions. Now I want to hold me. There are some people that do like the VR conversions. To mantle, push and hold while moving. Okay, I guess it's too high to mantle. Yep, I am going to have to position this box in front of the window. That's why I'm trying to move this corpse. But this corpse doesn't want to seem to move. There we go. And I haven't played it all because I was waiting to play it on stream, but I've played through quite a bit of Half-Life 2 with the VR mod. Now, yeah, back to what I was kind of saying. So there are some flat screen to VR mods, like the Luke Ross mods of like Grand Theft Auto 5 and Red Dead Redemption, where all you get is just, like a 360-degree view with a little bit of depth, right? You don't have independent hands, and you can't like pick things up and fire your gun with your hand. You basically just play it with a regular controller. But there are some mods, like the Half-Life mod and the Half-Life 2 mod, that like were able to add in all of the VR stuff. So not only is it just a 360-degree view and in 3D, in proper stereoscopic 3D, but
that's the control panel.
You have hands, you can grab your guns, you can grab items.
Enough to open the hatch, it shouldn't be too hard to put back.
And so, I know that there is certainly a way it's certainly possible to take established... Okay, so I need one of those doodads. Oh dear, I have no idea what I'm supposed to do here. Okay, I see, I know what I'm supposed to do here.
Russell, now that I'm walking into the quarantine zone, it just hit me. I don't know anything about the quarantine zone.
Well, actually, the word quarantine comes from the Italian 40 giorni, which means 40 days, the period that all ships were required to be isolated before crew could go ashore during the Black Death.
All right. Cool.
Okay. Well. Okay. Ah. Very clever.
There we go, finally.
I'm gonna head in. How far is Fairview Junction?
You'll go through the old subway tunnels on your way to the train yard.
Have they started moving Dad yet?
I don't think so, which is good news because we've still got time.
Oh, that's great.
Or bad news because they've already killed him. And you don't need to move a corpse, you just bury it. Or burn it. Still there, Alex?
Mm-hmm.
From what little I have played of Half-Life 2, the one way that I would say that Half-Life 2 is, I think, almost kind of better than Half-Life Alyx. Like, obviously, Half-Life Alyx is far and away the better-looking game. I mean, you know, it's like, what, 2 decades or a decade and a half more recent.
Whoa.
All right.
Than Half-Life 2.
Yeah.
And running on into the quarantine zone, and you know, running on much more powerful hardware. But something that they did in the design of Half-Life Alyx is because this was the early days of VR, and you know, like just picking us stuff up. You know, I've complained about hitting the ambient or the mood light that I have to the right of me. What is something that Half-Life or the Half-Life franchise is known for? Hang on, let me check my messages here. Let's see, I'm pretty sure they use a phrase. Yes, they did. I mean, when Cliffy B was first taking it, he had really lofty goals, but they seemed to get stalled a lot by motion sickness. Can't recall which system he worked on. Oh, I didn't know Cliffy B... and Cliffy B was a Gears of War guy, right? If I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I didn't know that he was in on VR for a little bit. And I looked it up. Barney would call himself the Barnacle. Nice. But yeah, so, you know, being in the early days of VR when they were designing this, you know, they started designing this, you know, way back in, I think, 2015, 2016, didn't have it ready for release until 2020. And that was after, I think, you know, a couple of meaty-sized delays. You know, like Half-Life, it almost goes hand in hand with the crowbar as being, you know, like the first weapon that Gordon Freeman gets in Half-Life 1 and in Half-Life 2 is the crowbar. But they decided that they didn't want to introduce melee combat because they didn't know how melee combat would really work in VR. They thought that it would be much better, that VR was much more suited to just being a shooter and just being a first-person shooter. And while I would agree that VR definitely has melee problems, as much as I've liked some of the melee-centric...
Hey, Russell, I just found a loose syringe of God knows what. Is this medicine?
Does it have a skull and crossbones on it?
I don't see one.
Probably medicine, then.
Oh yeah, that needle looks fucking gnarly. Oh, nice, okay. Ah, shuckadoos! You know, even you know, like with Batman Arkham Shadow, as much as I love the melee, like there's no denying that, you know, like when you're punching the mooks, you know, you're just, and you can see it on the camera here, you're just standing in your room punching at air. And it gets a little bit even more tricky with, you know, sword combat, where, you know, part of being able to engage in, you know, like good and proper sword combat is that you have the feedback of connecting with a blade. And because that's missing, you know, like when you're really swinging hard, you know, like there's nothing to stop your hand, so you just kind of keep on swinging. So, you know, you're missing part of that feedback loop. Even with all of that, I would say it works relatively well. And so playing the VR ports of Half-Life and Half-Life 2, even though this game has much better graphics, much better animations, you know, it looks way more modern, and does take advantage of VR in a lot of other clever ways, I think that something is certainly missing, especially having played so many melee-centric VR games, that you don't get to have the joy of, like, ever, you know, not just pointing a gun and shooting, but, you know, like, beating things with a crowbar. I think that would have been a lot of fun for this game in particular. But like I said, fortunately, there are... some fan-made VR ports of Half-Life.
The shortcut.
Of Half-Life and Half-Life 2. So if you really need to get your yes. Yes!
The barnacles on our side. It's not though, obviously, so don't walk under them.
That was fucking awesome. But yeah, so like I said, you know, if you know, someone really is so inclined that they want to use Gordon Freeman's famous not crossbow, his famous crowbar to do some beatdowns, you can do that just fine in
just so you know, the Russells have a built-in display that shows you weapon, ammo, you know, might come in handy.
Half-Life 2 VR port. And the Half-Life 2 VR port really, honestly, seriously does play just as good as a VR game, even though it was, you know, not only was it not made for VR, but, you know, it was made like, you know, what, a decade and a half, 2 decades prior to VR even being a thing. It plays like it was made from the ground up for VR. Oh, I'm sorry, that's just so satisfying, Governor. Oh, and I think that's going to take them both out with the explosion. Yeah, buddy.
Oh boy.
Yeah, be careful.
Oh boy. Okay. Let's see, how many... Okay, I've got 1 bullet, so I think I'm going to, Alright. Here we go! Okay, so I can hold this pipe. I wonder... This game does not have intended melee. Well, you can only one-hand things. Can you do unintended melee? No, you can't. Okay, so good to know that that is non-pass. That is not something that you can do. You cannot pick up... I'm going to move this light so that I stop hitting it. So I might be a little bit less red on the side. I'm moving, you know, my cool ambient light. Oh well. I wonder, can you play this? Oh, holy schnoikes. Hi. I was gonna ask if we could play this like a stealth game and, oops. Okay, let's see. So there's a doodad that I think I can use my multi-tool to open. But I want to make sure that I don't, get snuck up on, like this guy is trying to do here. Oh, that guy, like, his... Okay.
Alex, I think that's a combine fabricator. Put something in it. I want to see how this thing works.
Got it. Will it work on the Russells?
No, but it should fix up that pistol nicely. Good
Oh,
thing,
nice.
too. I gave you one of my lesser guns.
Thanks, Russell.
Well, you know, in case it doesn't make it back.
Tell you what, Russell. If I die, I owe you a gun.
You owe me a gun anyway. That wasn't a gift. That's my gun.
Okay, so let's see. Wait, no? Oh. There we go. I like how so far all of these are like, you know, different little puzzles, and it's kind of nice. Okay, insert weapon into cradle. Rock the cradle of love. All right, my resin. I've got 10 resin. Well...
Oh, that really worked, didn't it?
Sweet! Oh
Not
no.
working.
Here, look. It needs power.
Here you are, beautiful. It's so cute. Okay, so now let's see if any of these lockers have any ammo. Which I'm not super low on. Okay, yep. So the only thing that you can really store is resin and ammo. Ah! Okay, let me check back into the chat and see what Mr. Tank is saying. Let's see, I mean, Cliffy B was first Lofty Goals. Can't recall which system. I thought his blog was Barnacles. Yeah, I think you're right. I mean, when Cliffy B was first talking it, he had really lofty goals, but they seemed to get stalled a lot by motion sickness. Yes, okay. And I looked it up. Barney would call himself Barnacle. Cliffy B was the Gears guy. Okay, yes, sweet. Thank you. And he was an early developer fundraiser supporter on Oculus. Oh my gosh, I forgot. I completely forgot that in the Oculus history. Wife wants to watch TV, so off I go. Have fun. Mr. Tankers, have fun watching TV with the wifey. I probably won't be streaming for too much longer since this stream for this game was just kind of me really, you know, getting things set back up to get games running smooth on the PC again. So, yeah, I primarily, you know, just kind of wanted to stream something that showed that VR is much more capable than just dull-looking corridors. Do you know what I mean? Oh, bloody hell. There's a lot of these guys, isn't there? Good thing they move fucking slow. Ah! And good thing they seem to be hard of hearing. Ah, sweet! Resin. The Resonator. Okay, so this guy looks like I've got There we go. Ah! Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. Oh, okay. Ah. Actually, can I close these doors to make a barrier? No, you can't. I guess creating barriers isn't something that would be invented until later VR games.
Nice shooting, Alex.
Thanks. You know, for all your talk about what a lesser gun this is, this thing isn't half bad.
Okay. Is there anything worth getting over here? Yeah, there's some resin. And let's see, I can pick this guy up so that I don't have to be quite so... careful coming around here. So I might have to do like a poll, you know, because I started quite a few of, you know, like, you know, the big heavy hitters of VR on stream today with Resident Evil, Half-Life Alyx, maybe like, oh, shucks. So, you know, maybe I'll have to do like a poll or something to see if
Where to go?
you know, you guys want me to continue Resident Evil 4, or do you want me to continue Resident Evil Village, or do you want me to continue Half-Life? And if I do continue Half-Life, do you want me to do a full playthrough of like...
Yep, there it is. Found it. Probably only one of those.
Half-Life 2 first? So, yeah, at least as far as streaming goes...
Okay, two of those.
Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Like, as far as streaming goes, you know, we've got a lot of, you know, fun stuff to look forward to in the future. Okay, so let me put my gun away.
Heard anything about Dad, Russell?
No. Radio silence since he got on the train.
Damn it.
Well, the good news is he's probably fine.
How do you know that?
Because they're taking him to Nova Prospect to torture him. That's the torture place. So they're hardly going to torture him before they get there. So he's fine. Logically speaking.
Okay, so it seems like 3 shots for the little guys. And 1 for the big guy. Ah, shucks! You know, there might be something in there. I bet. Is it gonna be worth the, like, 4 bullets? Or I guess just the 1 bullet. Ooh. Okay, can I store these? No, I can't. Backpack stores only ammo and resin. Well, fuck you. Oops.
That there is a floppy disk. We used to store information on them with
Oh
magnets,
my
if you can believe it.
gosh.
Specifically, 2 micrometers magnetic iron oxide, 3 micrometers barium ferrite, 1.2.
Russell? How do you know all this?
I'm reading it here on my computer. I downloaded the internet before the war.
You downloaded the entire internet.
Most of it.
Nice.
Yeah, it is.
Oh. It's July. Okay. I am like determined that there is somewhere that this will be useful, and it's right here. Sweet. Even though apparently I had taken no damage from the last time I was at a healing station. All right. What ifs? Ah, some for my morning coffee. The fudge?
Russell, are you seeing this?
Possibly. Are you seeing floating garbage?
It looks like it's just cardboard.
Right. Well, it seems harmless.
Yeah. Weird, though. What is that?
Oh, this is really cool.
Wait, that one's Black Mesa.
Somebody spent a lot of time on this.
Okay, so I think this puzzle might be where I call it a night or not. It was just that one right there, the first one that I looked at. But yeah, I think I'm going to be calling it a night here pretty soon, guys. I'm not, like, terribly sick, but I still am recovering from strep throat, and, I would like to get an early start to my day tomorrow, because I do have some other stuff that I want to, or that I need to get done, and, maybe starting, like a full game Let's Play or stream through.
Alex, you alright? What's wrong?
I'm fine, Russell. What's up?
I'm losing your signal. Alex? Alex, if you can still hear me, keep heading in the same direction and try to get above ground.
Russell? Russell? Crap.
Okay, so this I should be able to vault over. Yep.
Oh, this is weird. Oh.
Ah!
The Alex fans. You received my messages.
I did?
Mwah.
Come, enter.
Okay. Thanks.
You are welcome.
So, what's a Vortigaunt doing here?
Cooking.
Right, but I mean in general.
I have a brain injury.
Oh, I'm sorry
My
to...
brain is injured.
That's terrible,
Ow.
and I hope... Look, I'm actually pretty busy looking for my father.
The
Eli
Eli
Vance.
Vance. Yes.
The Combine have him, and I really do need to get moving.
The Combine. Yes. Do not go yet. I must show you something.
Look, I appreciate
This way.
I can't stick around.
It is important.
I know, I'm sure it is.
The Alex Vance must go this way anyway.
Okay.
Oh. The Combine have other of my kin. Like the Eli Vance. The Alex Vance will free them.
I would help. I really would, but the Alex Vance is honestly very busy saving her dad.
You will not save him. He is dead.
What?
Or he will be.
Is or will be?
It is a matter of perspective. But Alex Vance alone cannot prevent his fate.
Look, thank you for everything, but I really have to go. And I'm sorry, but I really don't have time for riddles.
No riddles. The Combine drilled here. I am severed from the vortessence. I am alone in my head.
I'm sorry. Look, if I can, if I run across your friends, I will see what I can do.
You have saved my kin.
I haven't.
Then you will. Courage, Alex Vance.
I'm a big brave dog. Courage. Courage.
Your journey couldn't.
Oops. My journey. What? He's like, well, okay, fuck you then, Alex.
I will help the Alex Vance. Look to the northern star
Why?
for guidance.
Okay, thanks. Are you done helping?
I am not. Here. Sustenance.
Oh,
I'll
yummy.
eat it later. Thanks for the help.
You will be welcome.
Okay, and this is where I am going to go ahead and create a save point, save this game, call it a night. Thank you guys to anyone who tuned in. It has been so much fun getting to stream with you guys today, even though I royally messed up my afternoon stream and spent way longer than what I intended on getting this stream kind of optimized. Because it's been so long since I have, like done stuff like streaming from the PC. But thank you guys for being patient. If you guys enjoy this, if you guys want to see me do some more live streams, I also do some edited video content. But what I'm focusing on right now is with VR being in the dire straits that it is in right now, like games that showcase why you should get into VR and what VR is capable of. So if I do stream at all tomorrow, which is going to be the last day that I can stream before the weekend, unless I do like a Friday afternoon stream before I pick up my kid, I might start Half-Life 2 and, why not? We've taken a look at the best PSVR 2 games. We've taken a look at the best PC, or the best, game, the game that people call the best. I call the second best. There is, I still have one more game that I have to do a stream on. What I think is not just the best PC VR game, but like the best VR game in general. And for me, and you're gonna laugh when you see what it is, but you have to subscribe to my channel because I'm not going to give it away right now. This is like the thing that I am going to do to try and cajole you guys into subscribing. I think that the very best VR game, there is one VR game that I think is like better than Half-Life Alyx. It was a game that was that it is an official VR game. I don't want to give too much away by totally talking about that, but it's not like a fan-made conversion like Half-Life 2 is. It's a game that is officially available in VR. That's all I'm going to say. And I think it is the very best VR game. It shows... It's the pinnacle of VR. But then I also, want to do things like Half-Life 2 for the people who just have a Quest and, don't have access to any kind of gaming PC or don't have the ability to put together any kind of gaming PC right now. Since I've already done a full playthrough of Half-Life, and it's... like Half-Life and Half-Life 2 are both really old games, but like Half-Life, there's not a whole lot of story there. It is very much a linear game. But before I got the Quest 3, when I had the Quest 2, Half-Life, probably the best game that I played native standalone on the Quest 2 headset. And there is the Team Beef port of it. It does take just a little bit to set up, but if you have a Quest 2 or a Quest 3, you can at least download a game from a PC. You don't have to be able to play it on the PC, but can at least find some way to download a Steam game and get it put onto your headset. You don't need the computer. Once you have the game from the PC onto your headset, don't need the PC, doesn't run on the PC, doesn't use the PC's hardware, but I would highly, highly recommend checking out Team Beef's mod VR mod for Half-Life. They did a really good job of, incorporating, you've got full hand control. When you get the crowbar, you can swing the crowbar to hit things. You can interact with your environment just like you would in a normal VR game. But, even though the game is like, almost a quarter of a century old, that good old-fashioned Valve level design, like, it is just an incredibly fun game. And I might also try over the next week or couple of weeks to look at some of the UEVR ports. They did RoboCop Rogue City was a big one that they were able to get working in VR with motion controls. But there's a whole wonderful world of VR out there, and I think it would be a shame for VR to die because, MetaQuest 3 is the best-selling headset, and it really seems like Zuckerfuck is so dedicated to, not what, people got into VR for and, like the VR games, but he's so focused on trying to force people into his very specific idea, not of VR gaming, but of the metaverse. So everything is geared towards pushing the Horizon World shit. And because you cannot design or cannot hire people to design an app store that is worth two shits, trying to find, the good quality games that do exist natively on the App Store, like everything that's on everybody's front page is like shit. It's all of the Gorilla Tag clones and, corridor shooters, and there really is some amazing stuff out there in VR. So subscribe to my channel. Everything that I do is completely unsponsored. I am not a Meta affiliate or ambassador. I'm not going to, shove a bad shovelware VR game because they are, sponsoring this channel. Even though they're sponsoring this channel, it's a totally organic opinion. Gosh, I've heard that from so many of the other YouTubers that it's like, that bridge has kind of been burned. That's the whole reason why I started Unsponsored VR is, totally unbiased. This is 100% my thoughts, my opinions. But like I said, guys, I'm starting to ramble, so I think I'm going to call it here. But thank you guys so much. My name is Cody. I am the unsponsored VR gamer, and I really hope to see you guys back here for another live stream tomorrow. I have had a blast, and I hope to keep exploring some amazing VR worlds with you guys. Peace out.